Greetings. This is Abe Lino with an Abe Original Rant 00000000001. That's a joke because I don't know how long I'm going to do this. I might just put it to private. It might be a therapeutic outlet. If anyone knows me, I'm kind of crazy and my mind's racing and I might ramble to the gas station attendant or someone ramble, and I figured this could be a way to share knowledge. It's completely unrehearsed. I have, here we go, a blank paper here. Got scattered pages that fell on the floor of musical things that I won't ever use, that I printed up from the library because I want to get better at piano, but probably won't ever do it, but maybe someday. But now they're all scattered, so we'll have to go random, which I can do because that's how my brain works anyway. I'm scattered, call it scatterbrain syndrome. And first thing I want to talk about, because I ramble about it all the time, is the Pharmacratic Inquisition and maybe synchronicities, because I was at Dollar Tree and I was buying some stuff and the lady behind me had a little lawn ornament. It was a mushroom, not red and white, but orange and white mushroom, which anyone who knows anything about Amanita muscaria mushrooms, that's the Formosa variant that grows in New England where I'm at. And I said, oh, I gotta say, that's a symbolic thing, it's special mushroom, Amanita muscaria. It's in folklore with Santa Claus, Alice in Wonderland. There's this thing, the Pharmacratic Inquisition. I try to ramble. I've got to the point where I try to spit out what I gotta say because it's gonna bug me if I don't say it, I guess, but not really bug people. So they're kind of like, okay, and then I'm walking away. Have a great day, sir. But it's kind of like, if anyone does have some knowledge, they'll be able to say, oh yeah, I've heard that. Or maybe if they're interested in learning about it, they can say that. So the thing that I'm into, the Pharmacratic Inquisition, and that goes into the Amanita muscaria and just, the use of plants and drugs throughout history. It's a good watch if you're into it. Be warned, it does talk about Jesus and symbolism and stuff like that. So if you're a firm believer in Jesus Christ, the man, the figure, whatever, it questions some of that. So when it comes to that, I was also watching this lady, The Alchemist. She was talking about Christ consciousness. She's a great YouTuber if you're into some far out stuff with esoterica. If you're into some more not so far out stuff, there's Esoterica, the YouTube channel. That's Dr. Justin Sledge. So I'm giving you some really good stuff here if you want to go into some mystical, stuff. But back to the lady Sarah, I think Elk Haldy, if I'm not mistaken. Oh man, my brain. It might actually, I got that one. But The Alchemist on YouTube, and she has some really good stuff. And she was talking about Christ consciousness. And one of her videos, it says Christ with a K, and I said, what's that? And she was spelling it out, Ka, Ra, Ya, because it was Kryst, and it was a thing about breathing and sound or something, vibration, but it was Christ in that sense. It was kind of interesting. But back to I think she was talking about unity consciousness, oneness. I've heard Aaron Abke talk about that. I found him through the Law of One stuff. Anyone who doesn't know Law of One, it's a channeling book through the 80s, so think of it whatever you will, but I've heard, even if it's a creation of the channeler, it's some pretty profound writing and knowledge, but it's in question and answer format. So I haven't myself read the Law of One, but I've heard of things that come out of it, and maybe I've been brainwashed by some new age cult stuff and all that. But I try to keep an open mind, and like I said, when I went down to Aaron Abke, I saw some of his older videos about that, and then he's talking about Jesus, and that's where I do think there was some type of man, Yeshua or something, and I do think the teachings and stuff are all screwed up, and the fact that we kind of just think, oh yeah, we can say this he died for our sins and now we're good. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I do believe in, and other people say your works matter, etc., and that's karma, etc., and I guess I am kind of spiritual. My main thing, if anyone's heard of the 4 agreements, I'm into the 4 agreements. I'm coming up on 5 minutes. I think I'm going to try to make these 5 minutes and change. So, Four Agreements, Toltec Wisdom. There's also the Castanedated stuff I haven't really checked out, but Don Miguel Ruiz and his son, Fifth Agreement, Always Be Skeptical. Those are good books, so if you're into it, check them out. Or just go on YouTube, type in Toltec Wisdom or Four Agreements. But I think on YouTube there's Four Agreements audiobook free somehow. That's just let out there for free. People, someone's letting it out, and that's good. So peace out, Abe Lino. Take care. Oh yeah, check out my other YouTube, A to the BLINO, W for those who don't know. Or Alexander Blino live on YouTube. BLINOW. Alexander Blino live on YouTube. Peace. Now they're going to be 6 minutes.